Welcome back to Two Shores Aquascaping. Today is a special day. It is finally planting day for the SuperFish Scaper 90. If you are new to the series, let me catch you up. In part 1, we built this Brazilian-style hardscape. In part 2, we upgraded the filter to the Oase BioMaster, and we did a dark start. The tank is stable, the water is clear, but we have a challenge. We are using high-power lights, and my tap water is quite hard. This is a perfect recipe for algae. The only way to win is to plant heavily right from the start. So, I bought a lot of plants. Let me show you the lineup. First, I have Micranthemum Monte Carlo in a large pot. Next, we have Marsilea Hirsuta. Then Hygrophila Pinnatifida. To age the hardscape, we have weeping moss. Now, for the background stems, we start with the intense Rotala blood red, followed by Rotala green, and the classic Rotala hra. For the midground bushes, we have Staurogyne Repens. Then Alternanthera Reineckii mini. Then Cryptocoryne Parva, a wild card, Hydrocotyle Tripartita, and finally, I picked up some more Monte Carlo to fill in the gaps. That is a huge amount of green to process. I need to get these washed, prepped, and into the soil. Let's get to work. Before we get our hands wet, let's look at the strategy. I drew this plant map to guide the layout. The goal is a V-shaped composition. We want green borders, a bright red center, and a lush carpet that rises up towards the back. This map ensures we don't just plant randomly, but create actual depth. We start with the details, weeping moss. I am doing this first while the hardscape is still damp but not underwater. I prepare the in-vitro cup by washing off the gel and chopping the moss into small bits. Using a tiny dot of liquid super glue, I am attaching it to the wood and the cracks in the rocks. The goal here is to make it look like ancient roots are growing right through the hardscape. When this grows out, it will hang down and soften all these hard edges. Now we move to the foreground. For the heavy lifting, I am using Micranthemum Monte Carlo in pots, not in vitro. Why pots? Because you get much larger portions. I remove the plastic basket and carefully peel away the rock wool from the roots. Then I split the mat into chunks. I plant these deep into the soil. This gives us an instant carpet effect without waiting months for it to spread. To break up that flat carpet, I am adding Marsilea Hirsuta. I'm scattering this near the rocks. This clover leaf shape adds a wild texture. Right next to the stone base, I'm placing Cryptocoryne Parva. These are tiny, slow-growing plants. They act like a shadow, creating a smooth transition between the bright carpet and the dark rocks. Moving to the midground, I'm using Staurogyne Repens to wrap around the main rock structure. These are prepared from in-vitro cups, gel washed off, lower leaves trimmed. They form low, dense bushes that hide the bottom of the stem plants. And right here, slightly off-center, goes the Alternanthera Reineckii mini. This is our jewel. I'm planting it here so that when the tank is full, it provides a sharp red focal point against the green and gray. Finally, the background, the color gradient. I am not mixing these randomly. On the far outer edges, I place Rotala green. As we move inward, I switch to Rotala, HRA for an orange hue, and in the absolute center, directly under the strongest light, goes the Rotala blood red. By organizing them from green to red, we force the eye to look at the center of the tank. This creates an artificial sense of depth that makes the aquarium look much deeper than it actually is. The map is complete. The planting is officially finished. Took some time, but every stem is in place. However, the layout isn't done yet. We are missing the contrast. To create that classic Brazilian style path, I am using ADA La Plata sand. But here is a practical tip. Don't just dump the bag. I grabbed a simple plastic measuring cup to have better control. This ensures I don't bury the plants I just put in. I am pouring the sand in a winding zigzag pattern between the rocks. This isn't random. By forcing the path to wind left and right, we trick the eye. It creates a massive sense of depth, making this 40-centimeter tank look like it goes back forever. Now we add the water. I'm using the manual method. I simply stuff a sponge into a plastic cup and pour the water directly into it. This breaks the force of the flow so we don't blast our new sand path or uproot the plants. It is a bit of a workout with the buckets, but I am actually working on a solution. I have a plan to build a custom Aquascape maintenance station with an auto-filling kit to make this effortless. If you want to see a video on how I build that, drop a like or a comment below. Now, the tank is full. Another critical step, the CO2 system. With the high-power Scaper 90 light, these plants will starve within days without CO2. I am hooking up the pressurized CO2 immediately. No waiting, no seeing how it goes. If you want to avoid algae in a high-tech tank, you need the CO2 running as soon as possible. Before we wrap up, I have one massive upgrade for the filtration. I am installing the Aquario Neo Flow premium set. This stuff is incredible. It looks exactly like high-end glass lily pipes, crystal clear and invisible underwater. It is made of a special material called PETG. That means it is unbreakable. I don't have to worry about shattering expensive glass pipes during maintenance anymore. Plus, this premium set comes with a built-in surface skimmer. It keeps the water surface perfectly clean, removing that oily film so our light can penetrate deeper. It is high quality, safe, and just looks cool. And there it is. The SuperFish Scaper 90 is officially planted and running. It looks a bit cloudy now, but the biology is already at work. Thank you so much for watching this build. It has been a long day, but totally worth it. If you want to see how this jungle grows please hit that subscribe button for Two Shores Aquascaping. I will be back very soon with an update on the growth and maintenance. See you in the next one.